Welcome to Off the Shelf. I'm your host, Yvonne Wolf. Today we have returning author Michael Kulik with his second book called Could My Grandpa Be a Dinosaur? Welcome back, Michael.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, since you were gone, you have another book out, another pictures book
Yes.
for children. So how did you decide, what made you decide Grandpa will be your main character?
Yeah, so it's actually, so after we did the first one, we started booking signings and like book readings with various bookstores and libraries. And I remember just kind of going through that with the first book. Then I was just talking with Matteo about just other ideas with the same kind of theme. So we mentioned different relatives. Grandpa came to mind first because Grandpa is a character. And then we started thinking of just various categories, right? We did monsters before, and then I thought of dinosaurs, which I love dinosaurs. You see the shirts on all of us. And it just kind of organically came about, and then in about a year I was able to churn out the second book. So
Well, so it looks like you have some co-authors here, or at least inspiration. So let's introduce
Yes.
them. Mateo,
Yeah.
yes, and then Marco.
Yes.
Nice to meet
say
you.
hi.
Next time. You.
Nice to have you on our program. So let's talk about more about the audience. So were you writing this time for your boys as well, or inspired by the book readings you did?
The same audience I kept in mind. The first book was more geared towards children, probably around their age group. With the second book, though, with the focus being Grandpa, the audience shifted a bit, kids, but then grandparents as well, and probably both in tandem. So, yeah, I think it's minus maybe like, small babies. I think it's a large ranging audience for
It's
this
good
book.
for reading aloud as well.
Yes,
I say, right?
yes, and I think the kids will like the pictures in the book too.
Yeah. So was the second book actually faster? Did you feel like than the first book because you know how to organize?
Yeah, I think I finished it in like a month, the text for it. Just,
It's record speed.
yeah, I finished the first one up, and it's like I got the format down from the first one, so I was able to copy that into this one. However, when I thought this one would come out in maybe half a year, I had issues having to go back with the pictures and getting illustrations right. So it actually ended up being like a whole year until the book was actually finished. I thought I'd be done in like maybe July, August,
Yes.
and it was end of December,
And,
January.
Always something that. Was it the illustrator, or did you use the same illustrator?
I use the same illustrator. I definitely want the same illustrator. I love her style. When she first drew the picture of the dinosaurs, they look kind of cartoony, and I'm a huge dinosaur fan. Like when it comes to dinosaurs, I don't want cartoon. I want the actual dinosaur.
Yes.
So we kind of went back and forth on getting dinosaurs to look more realistic, and I think she did a great job in that. But it took a while to get there. And some of the dinosaurs, like, they're not, a couple of them are not maybe commonly known. So to get the look right, the details right, there were a few weeks and months poured into that.
So, Michael, were these conversations by email? Did you have to draw some
By
sketch like you
email,
did
yeah.
in
So
your first book?
the publisher has like a project manager, and I just correspond with them. Sometimes if we need to, we can get on a call and further hash things out. But it's usually email, and then they get with the illustrator, state what the ask is, and then she does a draft or a sketch, and then I either approve or say we got to go back to the drawing board and we try again.
Well, I'm glad to hear that the author has so much input into the look of this book.
Yeah, it's me running the show, and then the publisher is just kind of smart hands. Like they're kind of, helping along like that.
Also, Marco, did you have a input in what kind of dinosaur you wanted in this book?
Yeah.
Which one is your...
Raptosaurus.
A what?
Raptosaurus.
Oh, the Raptosaurus. Oh my, the one that flies. Yes, and that's your favorite, is that? And how about you, Mateo?
My favorite dinosaur is a Stegosaurus.
So this is how you pictured Grandpa would be?
Yep.
Is it fun to think of Grandpa like that?
Well, why do you think Grandpa's like a dinosaur? Why do we pick that?
He kind of acts like
He
me.
kind of acts like that.
And he's always hungry.
He's always
He's
hungry.
always hungry. Oh my! And does he walk like a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh my! So there's some. Did you make some movements or practice? For your illustration. Were they the models to help you model this?
You know what? I had to get kind of like pictures of Grandpa in action that I sent the illustrator, and then she made a few sketches of him in different poses, like, I don't know, athletic poses or dinosaur poses, and then kind of helped transform it into the dinosaur character.
I see.
Yeah.
See. Wow,
Interesting
so,
process.
Yeah, it is a very interesting process. And do you, how does Grandpa take this? Is he glad to be the star, or is he more of a shy and doesn't really want to say anything? No comment?
Grandpa's not shy. I don't know. I showed him the pictures. He acknowledged it. I don't know if he's read the story yet.
Oh, that's right.
What's cool though is that Grandpa turned 65 last year.
Oh.
And dinosaurs, they say, were like 65 million years ago.
That's right.
So Grandpa turned 65, and this story was 65 years in the making. So
Yes.
I like to tell that.
Oh, that's a great way to
tagline.
Commemorate.
Yes.
The milestone age, right?
Yes.
So that's wonderful. That's a nice connection to make. And what did you discover about yourself, perhaps, in this book, in writing this book?
In writing it? Well, I mean, going through the process of the first book, which, remember me saying it took 20 years to get the first one
Yes, I
finally
remember.
done. I discovered that I changed, that I was able to get into this habit, this kind of zone of just an hour, 2 hours, and just putting the time to just really dive into the book, all the details that go into it, all the illustrations and all that, and just continue until it's complete. So I've been able to adopt those habits and then use them to continue on with this.
Well, that's very encouraging for our writers out there, because
Yes.
knowing that you can transfer those skills to the second one is a great step.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah,
It's not 20 years this time.
Yeah, and this is children's book, so you employed the same illustrator. Did you have trouble choosing the cover, or were you very...
No, that one came to me very quickly. So I'm a big dinosaur fan. I've been so probably since I was 3 years old. My dad, their grandpa, used to take me to the Field Museum here in Chicago. So I was always into dinosaurs. And then, of course, I'm maybe 7, 8 years old, and Jurassic Park comes out, which is just like one of the greatest dinosaur movies ever.
That's right.
So there's a scene in that at the end where the T-Rex in the visitor center, it's roaring, and this banner comes down across it. The cover to my book, I have the grandpa dinosaur character, and then a happy birthday banner is coming down as he's roaring. So I wanted to, I guess, pay homage to Jurassic Park with that.
Yes, Easter egg right there.
There you go. Yes,
It's on
yes.
the first cover.
Yes.
That's really wonderful. I can see that. My kids also went through this dinosaur excitement, and to know that it really carried you through, through a real book in this book that commemorates, really connects 3 generations.
There's that,
wonderful
and then
thing.
just for me, always having loved dinosaurs, I actually want to do something with dinosaurs, archaeology or something like that. I didn't go that route, but to do this, like, this is one of my passions just coming out in this medium.
Oh, I can see it. I can see there's a lot of emotions and wonderful passion behind this story, and to put in the care of the banner, that really took a lot of vision, perhaps. Yeah.
It's a labor of love to make it happen.
Yes, and how is it, Matteo, Marco, to be in the book as a character in the book? What did you actually say the words that's in the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you enjoy Grandpa's birthday party? What did you do at Grandpa's birthday party?
Okay.
Have a cake?
Yeah. What kind of cake was it?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate
Is that
cake,
your
that's right.
favorite? Yeah. Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Did you help Matteo with the candles,
Yes.
blowing it out, or?
You always do, right? Yeah. They both like to.
That is so fun. That is such a way to have build family memories together. And how did you help Grandpa with his birthday party?
We helped him blow out the candles.
Yeah. And how did you help Daddy with the book?
By selling it for him.
Yeah, I guess being in the storytelling
They help by
sessions,
just being themselves.
was original book, was it easy to keep it in the pages that the 30-some pages?
For this
yes.
book,
Was it easy to do so?
yeah, just following the same format. It was surprisingly simple to keep it within a certain word count.
Yeah, so you do become more, you hone your skills to be able to create the second one easier.
Yes, the mold is there.
And the vocabulary, did you also find the vocabulary is easy to stick with, not going beyond the
Yeah,
word?
it's about the same as the first book. This time, though, you have dinosaur names, which can be scientific sounding. So I actually had the pronunciation in parentheses
Yeah.
for all the dinosaur names,
I see.
just in
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
So, Marco, did you choose the color of the dinosaur in the book? Like what? Tell me which one did you choose the color for?
Green.
For which one?
Dinosaurs.
The Raptosaurus. Wow. And
The Tyrannosaurus.
yeah.
Both.
So, well, what did you enjoy about preparing for this book? Even though it's shorter and
I don't really enjoy the process.
No, you don't.
It's long and laborious.
did
But-
you go to the Field Museum again?
Yeah, we've been a couple times. We took some nice pictures around the Tyrannosaurus Rex and others that were there. I guess one of the aspects I enjoyed was being a huge dinosaur fan. I had to delve into some of the dinosaurs that I used in the book and just kind of learn the details about them, the facts, and really dive into specifics on them, which I then conveyed to my illustrator. So having or being able to go in depth in some of these dinosaurs, I enjoy that.
Yeah, I think
was
that,
fun.
well, usually when I interview authors, the writing process and the research and preparation is very
research.
lonely work. But then I think you've made it into a family trip, family excursion, and
Yes.
and it's been something that your kids can participate in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty special
Yes.
in the process. So, and what can you recommend to other writers who are thinking about this? Thinking about writing a children's book.
Yeah, so actually, throughout the process of writing the first one, and like when I was near completion with that one, with the Baby Monster book, I would just kind of bring it up in conversation, and surprisingly, a lot of people have the same ideas. They want to write a book about their life story or their kids or something that they know about. And, I hear it all the time, but a lot of people they're not going to put the time and effort in to do so. So having gone through this process and having gone through all the years that I did, my advice would be that you really have to get serious about it and set aside some time every day to work on it until you see it to completion. It doesn't have to be a painful process. You can learn ways to make it fun, but you do have to put in the time and effort into it.
And that takes discipline. That takes,
That's the key word, discipline. Yes.
Resorting your priorities almost every day.
Yes.
To do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and well, let's see. What do you like about Glenview?
Doing the book with Daddy.
Yes,
Yeah,
working at the
Glenview.
Yeah, Glenview. It's okay.
You
do
have
you
the
like
Cole
Glenview
Museum?
Library?
Yeah.
Or
Cole
the Cole
Museum?
Museum?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you go to the Cole Museum? What part do you like about the Cole Museum?
The water area.
The water area. That's my son's favorite too. We always have to go in short sleeves, no matter if it's winter or summer, because
It's easy to get
he
wet.
loves the water section. How about you?
My favorite part of Glenview is that when we were toddlers, we would go to school nearby.
Yeah.
They went to daycare there.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. That's how we got to know you. Well, so is there have you received some reader responses already?
I haven't read it to audiences like I did with the first book that much. The exception being that I actually got invited to go to my former grade school.
Oh, that's,
A great experience.
Yes.
They came with me. I read the first book. It was in October, around Halloween time. And then the second book was still in the works, but I had the illustrations for it. So I put the illustration up on a projector, and I had the text, and I read. Well, they were the first ones to hear the Could My Grandpa Be a Dinosaur book.
yeah.
So responses, actually, I think the adults, the teachers in the room, they liked the humor
Yeah.
poking at Grandpa. I think the kids like the illustrations.
Oh yes, and what a special moment for you to return to your.
It was great. I
school.
love my grade
Yeah,
school. Yeah, it was
yeah.
very cool to have that
Oh,
experience.
that's wonderful. And I hope your mom is not expecting a book about her now for the next one.
Well, you're kind of giving me the perfect segue. So the next book coming out is Could My Mommy Be a Machine?
A robot or a machine? What kind
A
of
machine, yeah,
Yes.
in that category.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a Christmas book.
Wonderful.
I thought I had that one done, but I've got to go back and fix some things on it. But I'm hoping to have it done, obviously, before the holiday season this year.
Wow.
So
And do you have a website for all your books, or is
I
that, or
have
it's a Facebook?
I
What
have
do
a
you
Facebook
use?
page, social media page. I put stuff out on Facebook and LinkedIn. Probably eventually should get a dedicated website to it, but yeah, I
But
do.
Facebook offers a website. I suppose you could just use theirs.
It's free.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
free. Yeah.
And it's easier to build than
Yeah,
your own.
as long as there's an online presence somewhere,
Yes.
I can utilize that and then expand upon that
And
later
you
on.
take care of it yourself?
I do, yes.
Well, that sounds like
Little
a lot
time that I
to
have.
to juggle, but it sounds like the perfect place to start if you're continuing on your series, and that sounds like the best inspiration, your own family. Well, Marco, what do your friends say about you being in a book?
They like it when I'm in the book.
And they've seen you read the book?
Yeah.
Where?
In the library.
In the school library? Now, when you're in the book, is your real name in the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's going to stay with you forever, you know. One day, yeah, one day when you're a daddy, you can read that book to them and tell them that was you, that small. Wouldn't that be amazing? Pretty special. Mateo, do you have something to say about what your friends think about you in the book?
My friends think it's cool to be in a book, and it's like fun to be on TV and stuff, and like they enjoy reading the book.
Oh, so you have readership for you. Yeah,
You got
because of your
fans.
character. Yeah, you got fans, right? You got to start a page and get them to like your page. So, wow. Well, what do you want to do? What ideas do you have for the next book? Are you already thinking about it? Are you drawing yourself?
Yeah.
Do you draw dinosaurs too?
Yeah.
What
I
kind?
like pictures.
Yeah, you draw pictures.
Dinosaur.
Yeah. So you draw. What kind of dinosaurs do you draw?
Mostly all types.
All types?
Well, can you give me 3?
Stegosaurus, Pachylosaurus, and T-Rex.
Wow, those sound like difficult ones to draw. I can't even imagine. Well, what are you going to work on the next? How are you going to work on the next one with your daddy?
By helping him.
Yeah, with drawings. Like what drawings will you make?
Him in the book.
Yeah.
Remember last weekend, Marco? They had like a clay dinosaur kit, and he painted it. He painted the volcano and the little T-Rex that came with it.
That's wonderful. So that's a good
very artistic
set,
It was in the winter.
Yeah, we're still in the winter.
So that was in the
Last
winter.
weekend.
Yes, this is a long winter. But yeah, so you painted a set with a dinosaur volcano, and those are good setting for the book, right? To have an idea how the progress of the story gonna go. Well, thank you very much for being on our program.
Thank you.
Marco and Mateo.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for watching. Join us next time on Off the Shelf.